Welcome to One Rake at a Time. I'm your host, Art Jones, and we're filming here on location today out at Hunter Springs Park. We're doing another big Lingbia cleanup this morning. We have the YMCA here, and we have Nature Coast EMS. And we have a YMCA summer camper here right now that said he wanted to be interviewed. So we're glad to oblige. And what is your name?
Vincent.
Vincent. And what would you like to tell the audience?
That we should always help clean up and be prepared if there's something happening, and always clean up over here so we can help the animals.
Exactly. And what have you learned about Lingbia today?
There's a lot of this green stuff here.
Yep. And you're help breaking it out, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Is it hard work?
No.
Not too bad, is it?
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, good. And is this your first time in YMCA camp?
This is my first time in YMCA camp.
And do you like it?
Yes, sir.
It's a great program, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, very good. All right, well, we'll let you get back to work, and thanks for being interviewed today.
Okay. Hi, Mom.
All right, that's right. You can see behind me, the kids are working on the cove. We're going around the point of Hunter Springs Park and cleaning that area now. The tides during the summer aren't as good as they are in the winter, so even though this is low tide, we still have quite a bit of water here. But this is a shallow area around the point that used to be just all solid Lingbia. And you can see we're starting to get some white sand back to the natural bottom. So we're targeting that area today. Hi, how are you today?
Well, I'm great. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Trey.
Trey, and can you explain your position with the Y and what's going on today?
Yes, I am a youth camp leader over at Pleasant Grove Elementary Camp, and we brought the kids out here today so they can help clean up the Kings Bay.
Excellent. They're learning all about Lingbia. And what have you learned about Lingbia today?
It's very slimy.
It's a good thing to get out of the water, isn't it?
Yes, and it clogs up everything. It makes it look nasty.
Yeah. These kids are working hard too.
Yes, they are.
All right. Let's see if we can say hi to some of these other kids. Here you go. Come on up. We'll get you on. You want to say hi to your mom? What's your name?
My name's Leroy Hart. I live in Lecanto, Florida. I was born and raised here, and I saved a manatee once that was struggling, and there's a little crab, and I saved that.
Oh, good. And now you're helping saving the swimming area for people to swim in, aren't you?
I was here like 2 weeks ago with my uncle and my cousins, and it was all dark and stuff, and I was kind of scared to swim in it.
Now you understand why we're taking it out, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of fun to have everybody working together to clean it up for everybody else, isn't it?
Yes, it's like raking your yard, but in the water.
Exactly. All right, well, thank you very much.
I'm on TV.
Okay, you're on TV. Hey kids, let's make sure this is really full. All right, take it away. There you go. Okay. You see, there goes another full barge of Lingbia there. That's right, the camera's here and the kids are having fun, and it's just a beautiful day. And you can see over here people are launching their kayak just to paddle and stuff, and so they're kind of asking questions what's going on too, so they're getting a little bit of an education. See everything happening here. Can you all introduce yourself?
I'm Erica.
I'm Maya.
I'm Brianna. I'm Carly.
All right, and what have you learned today about Lingbia?
That you gotta keep it clean so people can swim in it.
Yep, exactly.
It's nasty and it smells really bad.
Yes.
It's not good for the springs.
Right, exactly. So and this is your first time at summer camp?
No.
This is your second year?
Well, this is our second year, but it's her first.
Are you having fun today?
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice you're having fun and you're learning about everything, aren't you?
And we're helping cleaning up the spring.
You are.
Yeah.
And you've been working hard, haven't you?
Yes.
All right, well, great. Well, thank you for all coming out. And say hi to all your parents out in TV land there.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Okay. All right. We'll let you get back to work. Jackson, can you tell me where you're from?
I'm Tennessee.
You're from Tennessee? What are you doing down here today?
Well, I'm just coming down to pick up some Lingbia. It smells horrible. I've had composters that smell better than it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, he's smelling that H2S gas that comes out of the Lingbia. Lingbia, when it deteriorates, it creates a hydrogen sulfide gas. So it's a good thing to get out of the swimming area, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And how long are you in summer camp for this?
I'm just this 1 week.
Just 1 week?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, thanks a lot for coming out and helping.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll see you around. Thank you. All right, what an amazing group of kids. All right, Sarah, can you tell our audience a little bit about what's going on out here today?
Well, our Teen Epic Camp, which is encouraging people to impact the community, they are out here trying to help you clean up the Lingbia, and they're also earning community service hours. So we're trying to instill some responsibility and some caring into the kids, so this is a great way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't realize that children this young get community service hours too.
Definitely, yes. In middle school, they can start earning community service hours, and they'll count towards their community service hours in high school. So that helps them get a lot of scholarships and what they actually need to graduate. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't realize that. So when you say middle school, is that starting, what grade is that?
Sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
Yep.
So sixth grade, they can actually start earning hours. And we'll give all these kids a couple hours today, won't we?
Oh, definitely. And they'll probably enjoy themselves after, and they can swim around when it's nice and clean. So it'll be good.
They're working pretty hard.
They are. They're doing great.
And can you tell the audience a little bit more about the summer camp program these kids are involved in?
Sure. We've got 3 locations. We have one in Inverness, Chris River, and Lecanto. Our camps run from 7 to 6 every single day. We do field trips. We go bowling and swimming and doing putt-putt. We're going to be going to a Tampa Bay Rays game here pretty soon. And the teen camp as well, they do a lot of community service hours. So they do some projects. We'll be doing 4 over the duration of the summer. And we also have camps for youth, ages 5 to 11. So we've got something for everyone. So.
You do. You do. What a great crew. And I know you came out last year and you did a great job, and this year you bring even more kids.
Yes, and each year we'll probably try to bring some more.
Yeah.
So the kids love it. They really do. So.
That's right. And we've got you scheduled for another cleanup, I believe, on July 23rd, I think.
Yes.
I think that's
it's
a Tuesday.
July 23rd,
okay,
yes.
all right.
Yep, we'll be back.
Okay, well, great. Well, thank you so much for helping out.
Of
Oh,
course.
you're welcome. So it's good to get everyone working together.
Definitely.
All right. Okay. Art Jones with One Rake at a Time. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. What's your name?
Ryan,
Where are you from, Ryan?
I'm from Tampa.
You're from Tampa. All right, welcome. And what's your name?
Reese,
Reese, where are you from?
Lecanto.
Lecanto?
I'm Daniel. I'm from Homosassa.
From Homosassa. All right. How are you enjoying summer camp this year?
Good.
Good. And you having fun working and helping clean up the water for everybody? All right. And what have you learned about Lingbias today?
That the old timers also call it witch hair.
Exactly.
And also, it really sticks to your feet. And it feels good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to work. Let's fill up those kayaks. Let's get those kayaks filled to the top with Lingbia. We'll get it all nice and cleaned up here. All right. What a great group of kids. And here I am out here with Jane Bedford. And Jane Bedford, you're with Nature Coast EMS. And can you tell me about the volunteers we have here today?
Well, we have
Or tell the audience about it?
we have the education department, and we have the new team members that have just joined our team. We have about 12 people.
And you were telling me as they join the team, this is part of?
Their orientation, right? So they're all paramedics and EMTs, and part of their orientation is that we do a community service for 4 hours so they can give back a little bit to the community.
Yeah. So what a great thing for them to come out here and work with YMCA kids, huh?
Yes, actually, it's been a lot of fun. We're really enjoying it. It's what we do.
Yeah, really. And this is part of the bonding and getting them connected with the community.
Right.
And we have another cleanup coming in July, and you're going to try to make it out then again too,
Yes,
right?
we are. We're going to try to make it out in July. We probably will. We'll have maybe not as many people, but we'll have some people here.
All right, excellent. Well, you know me, I need all the adult supervision I can get when
Yeah.
you've got this many kids.
We do.
It's chaos, but in the chaos, it's amazing how much Lingbia is actually ending up in the trailer.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. And you're also a member of Rotary, aren't you?
I am. Kings Bay Rotary, the best Rotary out there.
That's right. And it's just a wonderful Rotary service project, isn't it?
It is. This is a wonderful project,
Yeah.
yes.
So we have Rotarians out here. We have Nature Coast EMS. We have the YMCA. We have just regular citizens from
All over.
the community.
Right.
And everybody's integrated and working together. So
Right.
what a beautiful thing that is. Having,
Awareness project, yes.
it is awareness.
Yes.
And the more Lingbia we take out, it's going to be a
Yes.
little bit cleaner tomorrow.
And thank you, Art, for everything you're doing.
Oh, you're very welcome. And thank you for coming out
All
today.
right. Bye-bye.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
My name is Lori Thompson. I'm with Jane in the education department. I'm the EMS or EMT instructor.
Great. And can you tell the audience what do you think about today's activities?
I think it's great. Every time we onboard a bunch of employees, we always pick some type of community service. We've done Homes for Humanity and
Habitat for Humanity.
Habitat
Yes.
for Humanity.
Building homes.
And then we also have done this a couple times, and they really enjoy it. It gets them together, and we bond and
Yeah.
have a good time.
Yeah, it's a hot day today, but when you're in the water, oh my goodness.
Exactly.
You're
It's
like,
beautiful.
you love the warm weather, don't you?
Exactly, I do. I'm from Wisconsin. Of course, I love the warm weather.
Yeah, what a great day. And we're getting a lot of Lingbia out of there too. And
we are.
it's just
Getting a lot
amazing.
done.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll catch you hopefully next month.
Yes, we do in the office. We do 4 hours of community service every month. So it'll be a good way for me to get my community service in next month.
Perfect. Then we'll see you July 23rd.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. All right, isn't that amazing? Nature Coast EMS out here with the YMCA and all the other community people. And we've got paddleboarders coming, and we have people that were just out here to kayak and paddleboard, and they're like, hey, can we help? And we get them to sign up and give them a couple of easy lessons, and they're out there helping with us too. So another wonderful cleanup here at Hunter Springs Park. And you can really see the difference. Like I say, what I'm standing in now is pretty clear and pretty beautiful back down to the natural bottom, whereas when we started here, you were standing in muck, just solid Lingbia. So we're making a difference every time we do this, and we'll be back next month, and we're just going to stay on it and get this bay cleaned up for everybody. All right, Art Jones, one rake at a time. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Yeah, welcome back to One Rake at a Time. I'm your host, Art Jones, and I'm talking today to one of the scuba divers here, and I forget your name. What's your name again?
My name's Don. This is my first time here. I used to dive here, teach some classes here and stuff, but in its current state, it's not much for diving, and we need to clean it up to...
Yeah, Don, can you tell the audience what you're discovering as you're going down to pull Lingbia out of that spring vent?
Well, the Lingbia forms a dam, which also collects a lot of sediment and other things that pass through the vent and everything, and pretty soon it just blocks everything up.
Yeah. So you've got a tank with air, and you're going down deep, and you're able to. And what you're doing, describe the audience what you're physically doing.
I'm just grabbing a bunch of mats and sticking them in bags and dragging them up to the surface.
So you're grabbing them with your bare hands, aren't you?
Yes.
And you're putting them in those big bags and bringing them to the surface.
Yep. We misplaced one. It was so heavy I ended up dropping it. Now we gotta go get it.
Okay, so it's full of Lingbia down there.
Yeah.
We'll definitely go get that one. Well, Sharon just went to get a rope, and I see her now. She's coming back with that rope, so we'll get it out there. So, and then was your wife here helping you too?
Yes, she's out there now somewhere. She's over there.
Okay, good.
Snorkeling around and scraping things up with a net.
Good. Well, thank you so much for coming out today. And how did you hear about this project?
It was in the newspaper in the Chronicle. You guys have been in there several times, and this is the first time I made it out here.
Well, thank you very much. We're really glad you came out, and hopefully you can make it next time on July 23rd.
Great, and hope we get more scuba divers.
Yeah, well, and you know, just to the audience out there, so any scuba divers out there, July 23rd, come on out and help. It is just absolutely amazing what these scuba divers do with the hand grabbing, and they're putting it in these big nets and bringing it to the surface. And I'm amazed at how heavy it is when that comes to the surface. It's not so heavy in the water, but that's a lot of lingua in there you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get a lot of sand and other stuff in there mixed with it.
Yeah, as you're grabbing it out.
Mat.
Yeah, big mat of lingua. Yeah, good. Well, thank you so much for doing that, and hopefully we'll see you next month.
Okay.
All right, thank you. And I'm with Paul Galante here. He's a Rotarian with the Kings Bay Rotary. And Paul, what do you think about today's work project?
Well, I'm happy to be back here again with you, and I'm really impressed with these young children that came out today to help out.
Please. Yeah.
Well, I got to say, even though they're young, they really put their heart and soul into it, and they're really taking a lot of lingua out of the water. You got to see them. It's really remarkable. Once again, it's great to be here, and we had a good turnout today, and I look forward to coming again in the future. I'll be back. Back to you.
All right. Quite a service project, isn't it?
Hi, everybody.
And Sharon, can you tell me what was going on with the cleaning out the spring vents today?
Well, we had a couple of divers voluntarily go down and load bags of lingua and load them onto the kayaks, and did a huge effort today. So that was outstanding.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Yep. Yes.
And Tony came out and helped too, didn't he?
He sure did. He comes whenever he can, whenever I can yank his chain.
Right.
He loves to come out and help with the effort.
And can you give the audience an overall view of your perspective of the project today, the success and stuff?
Well, first of all, the YMCA kids are magnificent. They've gotten quite an education today, and what better place to do it except in the water? And then the EMT people, they did. I'm sure.
Here comes a bunch of rakes there. Look at them. They got it going on.
Yay! The kids
have you ever seen kids have so much fun?
Anyway, it's been a huge effort, and everybody come on down. Our next effort, I don't know when that's going to be.
July 23rd.
July 23rd. Come on out and help us.
9 to 11.
There you go. 9 to 11. Come out and participate.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Sharon, for helping out today. We're over here. We're unloading it and getting it into trailers, and I see Michael Crouch over there. Michael, do you mind come over here and explain to the audience what's going on here?
Right. Yes. These volunteers from EMS Nature Coast are helping unload the kayaks. We load the lingua onto the kayaks, which is the way we do it here in the shallow water like this. And then we come over and we unload it by hand, throw it up on the tarpaulin so that we can protect the grass. Then the folks with the pitchforks are thrown up into the trailer where we will go to where we store or dispose of the lingua. So we do it by hand so that we have the least amount of impact on turbidity and keep the beach here in the public area really clean and really safe. So a little more hard work this way, but it also builds good community participation for people from all levels, from our adults to the children that are with us today from the YMCA. So we certainly appreciate everyone's help, and there's a spot for everyone and every age and everyone in our community. So
exactly.
Thanks to everyone.
Well, thank you, Michael. And Michael, before you run away, can you tell the audience a little bit more about the history of our One Rake at a Time program with the Rotary?
We started the lingua program, Art, and you may want to correct me on this, about 18 months ago, I think. You may have done some initial cleanup to see what the whether it would be feasible or not. But we started with the Rotary program and doing these community projects about 18 to 24 months ago. And I've been out here for a couple of years working. And as I noticed this morning, Art, what a beautiful morning. When I came out, you could really see the difference that it has made right here at Hunter Springs Park. Yeah. For many people in our community and tourists and visitors from outside, this is the face of Crystal River. This is what they expect. I have been here and had folks come up who are with their grandchildren, and they say, we've been bringing our family here from wherever they may live for 30 or 40 years, and we love it here. But we've also seen how much dirtier the water has gotten with the influx of the lingua. but we love to see what you folks are doing, and you're making it so our grandkids can now come out here and enjoy the same beautiful water and scenery and atmosphere of Crystal River as our children enjoyed 30 or 40 years ago. That really is important to me. So I love being a part of it so much, so thank you, Art.
Yeah, well, thank you, Michael, for that perspective.
Right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Art.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
Can you tell our audience your perspectives on today's operation?
It's looking great. People actually out here had to work a little bit harder, go out to some deeper water. Came out and we were seeing sand right from the beginning. So our volunteers have been out. Nice day for it. Get out in a little bit cooler water. Get some of the deeper Lingbia, which is nice. But each month we're out here, you can start seeing a bigger improvement, greater improvement. It's doing nice. Be nice when we can expand, start working a little bit more in the whole basin area. But it's making a difference. Definitely making a difference.
Yeah. Can you share some of your perspectives? I know your grandmother lives down on Miller Creek. Can you share some of those stories you've told me?
My grandmother's lived here in Crystal River since 1970 and built a house over there off Miller Creek in 71. And I've been coming up here since 1970. And that's my motivation. I know what this river used to be like. All the fun I had, how pristine it was. And it breaks my heart to come out and see where it's at right now. So the least I can do, instead of being one of those sitting on the sidelines complaining about it, got to get here and try to do something.
Exactly.
And this is the way we can do it. Make it better.
That's right. One rake at a time.
One rake at a time. One rake, one pitchfork.
Times,
yeah.
How many kids today?
Oh, we got I think there's probably 70, 80 kids, plus Nature Coast EMS.
Yeah.
Got some good workers today.
Yeah, so it's
great.
pretty amazing.
It's great community involvement. It's exactly what you want.
All right.
Thanks, Art.
Well, thank you very much,
You're very
David.
welcome.
All right, we'll see you at the next cleanup.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, behind me here, hopefully our cameraman Steve can focus good on that water. You can see how it's getting that beautiful aquamarine color back. So as we're finishing up this cleanup, we've removed, well, it looks like we've gotten another 2 or 3 tons of Lingbia out of here. So it's just amazing how the difference is. And as you look out that way, and then if the camera can sort of pan this way a little bit, you'll see the clear water, and then you'll just sort of see a dark line, sort of a dark line in the water there. And that's sort of the wall of Lingbia, because as the water gets deeper and the bottom goes down, we can only hand rake it so far, and then you'll see the Lingbia. But you can see we've got the natural bottom back here now, and it's really cleared up a lot. And once you get that Lingbia off the bottom, it's just amazing how beautiful this spring shed is. So it's been a wonderful day. We had 40, 50 kids from the YMCA out here. We had over 12 people from Nature Coast EMS out here. We had another dozen Rotarians, had another dozen community people working, and then we had another dozen people that showed up to kayak and said, hey, can we help? So it's been a pretty successful day, and I can see the trail over there is getting pretty full. So thanks for watching our program today. Look forward to bringing you more next month. So this is Art Jones with One Rake at a Time, and you can get the latest information on the next cleanup by following the Chronicle, or you can email us at mrawjones@aol.com. That's mrawjones@aol.com. And you can also see this project in action on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook. Just search for Save Kings Bay. So thanks again for being with us, and we'll see you next time.